the Jets and the Cowboys. Dallas favored by 9, the over under 38.5. Thoughts on this one?
I, I bounce back and forth on this a little bit. I'm going to take the Jets to cover the 9. Now, I understand the recent history of the complete curb stomping the Cowboys just laid on the Giants. I do think that one thing that helps is the Jets defense is significantly better than anything Dallas saw in week 1 against New York. So I think it's going to be a low scoring affair. I'm taking the under in this game, and it's not necessarily because of just how the Jets play offense. I think it's how the Cowboys, I don't know that they're going to be able to move the ball very well. I don't like Tony Pollard at all this week. I think the Jets are going to be able to kind of eliminate him as far as the rushing attack. I think that Sauce Gardner is going to be able to limit what CeeDee Lamb is doing, and it would not surprise me if Jake Ferguson, for the second week in a row, is the highest targeted Cowboy in a game.
Yeah, this is one that I kind of struggled with as I went back and forth on this thing. And when we're talking 9 points, that is a incredibly large number to cover on the when it comes to a spread anymore. And while I originally was going to go with the Cowboys on this one, more and more I think about this thing. I'm not a fan of a team, calling a team to cover the 9 points on this thing. So I'm going to be right there with you with the Jets. The under on this one, right? Like, I don't think the Jets are going to find a way to put up enough points on this thing. I think we're going to get a low, grinded out defensive type of battle here where we get some back and forth and not a whole lot of end zone finding here. But I do think that we're going to see enough where Garrett Wilson finds his way to getting over 4.5 receptions when this is all said and done.
Which I think he has to for the Jets to keep this close, right? You have to be able to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. I think where the Jets are going to be a little forgiving is underneath slightly. So I think Jake Ferguson, you're going to see him over 2.5 receptions, right? He led the team with 7 targets in week 1. It would not surprise me, much like my point 2 minutes ago, that he leads the team again in targets just because of how the secondary of the Jets plays out. I think 2.5, 3 catches. I think 3 catches is completely doable for Jake Ferguson, as Dak is going to see a lot of pressure on him. He's going to have to get the ball out quick, and he is not afraid to use his tight end to, get the ball out of his hands and push forward.